So, I'm making a quick video today of things that I did my personal self that helped me actually lose weight. This time last year, I was at a point where I was at 260. My waist size was at a 40, 42. And I was kind of at a point where I didn't know what to do. I needed to better myself and change my lifestyle to be healthier for myself. And being 32, turning 33, I'm at a point where I kind of physically needed to make that change. So I'm going to share with you 5 easy tips from myself as far as how I went about losing weight. Currently, I weighed myself this morning. I'm at 219.6 pounds. And my waist size is a 34. So, like I said, I'm going to go over my 5 personal tips for losing weight. And the number one thing that I actually kind of came to terms with as far as making these goals was that they needed to be realistic goals. They needed to be goals that I could personally achieve. I wasn't setting the goal or the bar too high as far as weight loss goals, but they needed to be goals that I could personally achieve, knowing my limits, knowing my personal boundaries and all that stuff. So here are my 5 tips. So right behind me, Trader Joe's. One of my favorite things to actually go and do for my healthier snacking. Tip number 1, healthier snacking. Go to Trader Joe's. They've got a lot of great stuff. I just spent about $40 on my week's worth of lunches for work. So super great idea. Healthy snacking from Trader Joe's. This is one of the things that I did for a healthier weight loss. Now, another tip that I have as far as me losing weight and going through all this healthier weight loss stuff is I actually started kind of carrying around my own water bottle. I actually got a lot of Hydro Flasks. So this is like 2 of 4 that I have. Drink water on the daily. I actually stopped, I shouldn't say stopped, but I cut down a lot of my intake for soda and upped it with water. One of the things that I actually do before I go out is I'll try to drink 2 whole things of water, whether glasses that the restaurant gives me or whatever, but I'll drink 2 full things of water, usually before I start my meal, so that way I'll eat less during my meal. I'll be forced to take home a to-go box. Another tip that I have, portion control. It was eating less and, making sure I take home a to-go box. That way, when I went out, I would have something later on to eat, like a second dinner, like you could say, like half of my meal. That was something that really helped me personally. As far as intaking food, I stopped eating late at night. That was one of the things I stopped doing in January, was stopped eating late, stopped going out late, because that contributed to me going out with friends, and I kind of just cut that all out of my life as far as going out, eating late, because all I would do is go home and just go to sleep. And so all that food just sat in my stomach, and that wasn't healthy for me. Tips 2, 3, and 4 is increase more water, portion control, and don't eat late at night. It helps. It really does. Now, my last and final tip that I have for you is to be as active as you can. Whether or not it just be taking a quick 30-minute walk or doing something to keep your body physically active, that's my last tip for you. So for me personally, I work an 8-hour job. I work 40 hours a week. But there are days where, depending if I get scheduled in the morning, I'm off by 3:30. And what I'll do is I'll bring my workout clothes with me to work, and I'll walk along the beach. Right here behind me, Carlsbad State Beach. It's super nice, easy to walk, and there's a great little bike path as well as a seawall to walk along if you don't want to walk on the beach next to the waves. Those are my 5 tips as far as what I personally did for losing weight and being at the weight that I am at now. Like I said, this might not be for everyone, but if you feel like these tips work for you, then awesome. Let me know in the comments down below. But if these tips don't work well for you, and you found something different that works well for you, let me know that as well. I love to try all the tips that you guys have as far as weight loss and seeing what your weight loss goals are too. So with that, cheers, thank you so much, enjoy your day.